Welcome to this week's Swing Report Check-In. Let's start with the relative rotation graph. This is where money moves around in the market. We have seen the same three leaders most of 2021. XLE, that is the energy sector, XLF, the bank sector, and XLC, the communication sector. So I'm just setting the tone so we can come back to this in just a few minutes. All right, starting with Amazon. I have been really waiting for Amazon to set up over in this area, and then we had the pullback, which we had a huge pullback with QQQ as a whole, and now it's setting up again. We have a TTM squeeze, which means price is going sideways. It's storing energy, it's storing that price compression, and what I'd like to see is another higher low to add to Amazon above 2996 because it has this 50 MA to deal with. It's already rejected twice over here. It may get through it on this next try. We need to see some more elevated volume, but I like that RSI is turning up. We have our momentum histogram turning up, price turning up, EMA's turning up. Now we just need to get over this price range, 3180s, and get over that 50 MA. So I have Amazon and I'd like to add to Amazon. Google's the one I've been pounding the table on, and it's still my favorite setup. We have this beautiful TTM squeeze where price has just been storing energy. We have positive histogram crossing above zero, RSI turning up, and on this one we have the elevated volume we've been waiting for. So we are $10 away from the all-time high, which is totally doable for price. We have EMA turning up. This is just a beautiful chart. I have a position. It has been a Swing Report name, and I will continue adding to this name as it works. We went through Amazon, Dick's Sporting Goods. This is a name from a couple weeks ago. We have this daily EQ. It needs to get through 79.72. This name is still set up fine. This is a reopening trade, if you will. This is still kind of filed into the world opening back up. This is a retail trade because people don't need sporting goods if they don't have sporting events. But this is a reopening trade, and with everything opening back up, this could get some nice continuation. Dick's Sporting Good, we discussed this one last week about in this area. We've had about a 13% pop since we discussed it last week. It's just a beautiful trade. We have the TTM squeeze down here, which shows that price compression. And let's go back to our leaders here. XLE has been a leader, and Southwest Energy is in that sector, that area, so it's just had some nice continuation. LYV has this nice base that's forming. We're turning and burning with our RSI, EMA's, price. We just need that elevated volume to come in and confirm. 9036 is that next key resistance. It's looking really, really good. Now let's go back and see how we use the RRG, our relative rotation graphs. Looking at XLC. LYV is the name we're discussing. It's down here in the weakening category. So XLC has been leading all of 2021. I think this LYV is a nice laggard trade in communications. And then Disney. Disney still has the 21 EMA overhead, but this may be a good snag of a higher low relative to 181.01. I like that it's getting over the 50 EMA. We need to see that volume confirm. We have the RSI turning up. This could be a nice setup. Our next resistance, we got through this 188.98. Our next resistance, 196.33. We may get a lower high, and then we get that higher low that we grab for a potential swing. And now I'm going to look at two names we don't typically look at in the Swing Report. They're not our standard setups. SBSW. This was brought to my attention by one of the TCG members, Red Devil, shout out. So this is a platinum mining play, and this has that turn that we've been looking for on all names. EMA turn. It had the squeeze back here. What we're missing is volume. We did have a holiday week, and that may be part of the equation, but I really like how this is set up. We have a double top right now at 1843. It needs to get through that level, and then next resistance, 1976. And then my extreme atypical play, XLM. Of course, I trade cryptos. I typically don't comment on cryptos in the Swing Report, but I thought this was a unique opportunity. XLM has this TTM squeeze setting up, showing this this is the Instapot where we have, it's a pressure cooker. Pressure is building. It's looking to release. We have a double top now at 0.468 and 0.47. If we can get through that level, I would say a test of all-time high is on deck. So I really like XLM USD in the crypto space. And that's it for our midweek check-in. Thanks for joining me.